Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim Hawashai, Bahashim Kakadash, double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect on the four corners of the earth. Shalom. First Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 17. Pray without ceasing. So last week, Apostle Gabar brought out, brothers need to pray more and fast more, and that's spiritual. And I remember a couple years back, the elder brought out that, this is spiritual warfare, and when you mostly fast, it's like dropping, a spiritual bomb on these demons to push them back from tormenting you and plaguing you with unclean thoughts and emotions and whatnot. It keeps you focused on the task and mission at hand. And what is the mission? To be saved, to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, to fear Yahweh Yahushai, to stay in the spirit just like Yahushai did. And Yahushai, he had, a lifestyle or a pattern of isolation, praying and fasting, denying the flesh. And that's what we have to do. I have a clip in this video that you're going to see the aspect of the spiritual realm, or basically an unclean spirit hopping on an individual from another individual and trying to take over or taking over his vessel, which is the body, starting off with the mind and making him do things that he was not going to do, but that's all ordained from Yahweh Yahushai. If you're not praying without ceasing, you're going off, and that's simple, straight to the point blank period. Pray without ceasing for anything and everything through Yahweh Yahushai. Isaiah chapter 45 verse 7. I form the light, I create darkness, I make peace, I create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. The Lord is in control of the left hand side and the right hand side. The good and the evil, the good and the bad. What goes on, he orchestrates anything and everything, and it has to be ordained by him. It does not go down unless it's ordained by Yahweh through his son Yahushai. Point blank period. That's the order of things in heaven. So if you get plagued with a demon or sickness, this and forth, it was ordained from the Lord. And you got to pray that the Lord wants you, especially if you're in this truth, the Lord wants you to pray to them through Yahushai to the Heavenly Father, because Yahushai is the mediator. You can't do anything, you can't talk to the Heavenly Father without going through his right-hand man, which is his only begotten son, the first spirit made by Yahweh himself. Point blank period. You see a mudslide, you see a hurricane rip through a town and no one dies, that was ordained through the Lord. But let's say everyone ends up getting judged and dies. That's ordained from the Lord. And that's what you wacky-tacky Christians don't understand. The Lord is in control of all things. Your thoughts, every breath you take, every blink your eye makes, He installs what you're gonna do the next day while you sleep. That's how much you people don't understand how much in control and whose program this is. This is the Lord's program, period. The reason why I'm bringing these scriptures out is because it's gonna correlate with the video, and once you see the video, everything will mesh together. Psalms 34:7, the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. In this video, you can clearly see that this person does not fear the Lord. That's why that demon was able to hop on this individual later on in this segment or video. We get, us prophets, Lord willing, part of the elect, we get plagued with demons, but they don't stay on us. They don't linger on us. They might hop on us, and then we fight it through the name of Yahweh Yahushai and with pure thoughts as much as possible. And with the praying, that keeps these demons at bay. But they don't linger on us like they do on you unclean 2/3, you unclean Israelites. You know, with y'all have heathenistic mindsets. You do unclean things. That's what puts more demons on you, like getting more tattoos, you know, homosexuality, you know, eating pork. You know, it's just like the elder brought out, like a small thing like a woman wearing pants, and she knows she's not supposed to wear pants. It's like a door for a demon to walk through and enter in her mind to do even more bugged out things. You people, basically, you 2/3 that don't fear the Lord and don't get delivered from whatever you go through from the Lord, going back to Isaiah 45:7, you guys put more demons on yourself over and over and over, daily. A legion of demons. You know, eating pork, tattoos, adultery, you know, bestiality, witchcraft, idol worship, you know, the music, the food, these Maximes, almost everything you do, you guys just put more and more demons on you. You know, it's unreal. But I mean, someone has to be the 2/3, and someone has to be the 1/3. And Lord willing, us out there on the highways and byways, we're the 1/3. We're the elect, trying to get up out of here to escape thermonuclear missiles. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, and against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And that's what's going on. You know, this war that we're in is not carnal. It's spiritual. Things that you can't see. If you believe on the left-hand side, which is so-called magic, from David Blaine and all them and whatnot, you have to believe on the righteous side, on the righteous side, the right-hand side. If you believe in Santeria and you know, Brujeria, forgive me for my pronunciation, you know, basically black magic or white magic, it's the same thing, point blank period. You're dealing with demons, and that goes against the law, statutes, commandments. Being a medium, you know, a necromancer, all that. It doesn't matter if it's small scale magic or high scale magic, you're dealing with demons. And those are unclean spirits that you're not supposed to deal with. Not even supposed to pray to angels, which you Issacharites and basically northern tribes do. You pray to angels, Saint this and Saint that and Michael and da. You're not even supposed to pray to angels, you're supposed to pray to Yahweh Shemahashai, and that's that. Period. Because the Lord is a jealous power, so why would you pray to an angel or pray to whoever or whatever and not give honor and worship and glory to the Heavenly Father that made you? You guys basically go out your way and be rebellious to do everything opposite of what you're supposed to do, and that's the nincompoops. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness, which is Esau of this world, the rulers of darkness, against spiritual wickedness in high places. We're talking about Esau, Edom, that's pushing that vibration of everything that's wrong with this world. Everything. The rap sheet is, everything goes on, falls back on Esau, Edom, period. Second Corinthians chapter 10 verse 4, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds, which is all the lies and deceit that Esau, Edom has put on the people, this spell that he has over the people. Listening to Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, and all this mumble rap crap that is going on. You know, the promotion of homosexuality, you know, giving kids rights, to choose, and it just is nothing but confusion. That's why we're in the land of Babylon, the land of confusion, Babal. This is literally the land of confusion. No one, if you talk to a regular person out there, they might have a little bit of knowledge about this, and this, but then they mix it up with other philosophies that have nothing to do with the Bible. Because Jake, the Israel, we're just naturally spiritual people, but we've been so corrupted with being here in a land, that we were put to shame in, starting off with the man, and the women being raped and mutilated. We've been destroyed. We've been destroyed physically with hardcore slavery, and now it's not physical no more. It's spiritual. It's mental. Going back to the word government. Gov means control. Ment means mind. The control of mind. You give power to the government by not knowing your history, by not knowing the name of the Lord, by following the ways of the heathen, by being a follower, period. Giving into your carnal desires. But at the end of the day, you didn't give into it. The Lord gave you over to vile affections. The Lord gave you over to those unclean things. Starting off with you, the head, which is the men, and then second, you wicked, evil women that don't want to listen to the head when he is trying to tell you something that is righteous and right. Even if you have a wicked man or a righteous man, you don't listen. But that's why you got to pray without ceasing and fast to combat this spiritual warfare that we're in.
Start dancing and
Oh, so weak, man.
One moment you can be fine. I'm just using this picture as an example. This is not a game or a joke. I'm just using this picture as an example. But one moment you're fine, and then next thing you know, a demon hops on you, and then you're just, boom, doing some bugged out shit. Might be, just doing some weird, off the wall shit. But this is the valley of the shadow of death. Every corner we turn, as a so-called black man, Israelite, death is around the corner. That's why we have to pray to Yahweh Shemahashai and come back to the Lord so we can be delivered. And starting off with the elect and the the 1/3 are going to follow pursuit. So I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, double honors to the Apostle Greg Millstone, shalom to the hopeful elect, Abba Paul.